Assalamu alaikum, this is Muhammad Khair, math teacher at KKI Schools, and our mission to continue or complete our revision. Now we reach, my dear student, to 4.1 with solving quadratic function. Now here he asked me to solve the quadratic function without graphing, without anything. He asked me to find the solution of each equation. What you have to know, solution means the value of x that make the left side equal the right side. And as you know, here we have a special case in this situation. This is a difference between two squares. This is the first one and this is the second one, as you see here. Okay, my dear student, so how we know it is a different square? This 4x square, actually it is 2x with power 2. Yes, you square the 2, it will be 4, and you square the x, it will be x squared, minus the 36 is coming from 6 with power 2. 6 by 6 give me 36. So if you see like this situation, my dear student, if you see like this situation, you have to know you are dealing with a special case, which is a difference between two squares. And how you can solve it easily. First of all, you have to open two parentheses, and the first term here give 2x here and 2x here, and because it's different between two squares, one positive and one negative, and the last step is 6 here and 6 here. Actually, if you reach to here, you are not finished. You need one more step. So now from this, my dear student, you have to say x equal, right, 6 over 2. 6 over 2, and this mean x equal 3. This is the first solution. The second one, and actually because it is positive here, I have to write negative. Sorry for that. So x equal negative 3. This is from the first one. Now from the second one, my dear student, here directly I write from here now x equal 6 over 2. But because this one is negative, I will take the opposite all of time. Now, so x equal 3. So this is the solution that make the left side equal the right side. Okay, are you happy with that? I know you know. I know you know. Now we will move to the letter B now here. Okay, and he asked me to find the solution. Actually here, this is the left side and this is the right side. I will make the right side equal 0 by move the 5 in the other side. So it will be x squared plus 4x negative 5 equals 0. Now the equation is ready. Now as you know here, I open my parentheses. Okay, I put 1x here and 1x here. I check the sign here. It is negative, that means both of them different. One positive, one negative, and the big number must take the positive sign. Okay, how we get the negative 5 or the 5 only? It is 1 by 5, yes, because it's a prime. So 1 and 5, and we say the big number is the positive sign. Now from the first one here, this is equal 0 by the way. From here, this give x equal what? Negative 5. See, here we have a positive. Because of that, you have to change or flip the sign. And from the other one, x equal 1. So we have two solution for this equation. Are you happy with that, my dear students? I hope so. Now we done from this. I will move to the next. So I remind you, this is not this is Muhammad Khair, sorry. This is 4.1. Now here we have a problem here, my dear student. Okay, I cannot start and solve this equation until I multiply the leading coefficient to here, this one, my dear student, by the one here, and rewrite the equation again without any leading coefficient. Are you happy with that? This is the first step. I know you know. But under one condition, that the two you have to what? You have to draw something like this, because you will need it in the last step. You will need it in next, no, not in next, in last step. Not you, we. Okay, so I do what I know. Actually, this is my parentheses, and this is x and x. I check here, it is positive. That means I have a similar sign, so both of them must be, yes, thank you, must be negative, because the middle sign. So this is negative and this is negative. Then I get the 2 actually from 1 multiply 2. So this is 1 and this is 2. Both of them must equal 0. Now from this, my dear student, I will get x equal 1, and from this I will get x equal 2. I'm done. Are you happy with that? Easy. I know you know. But here I did a mistake. Who can tell me? Every or each student did that in the previous exam. He lost 2 marks at least. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to come back here to the 2 here, and I will cut it here and put it 1 copy here and another copy here. So this is 2 over 2. It is give 1. Yes, and we done now. Okay, okay, be careful, my dear student. Be careful. Now, from this, I have x equal 1. And from this, I have x, tell me now, yes, equal 1 over, don't forget that, over 2. So 1 over 2. Are you happy with that? Me too. Okay, now let us complete here. This is another special case, my dear student. He asked me to find the solution again, but this is a different situation actually, and one of the special case. You have 2 terms here, and actually you have a negative. Oh, it is different between 2 squares. Stop, please, stop. Don't say that. Okay, you have an option or advantage here to send or to take a common factor between 2 terms. Why we cannot accept this as a difference of 2 squares, my dear student? Because this is, yes, is a square, the first term, but the second one, it is not a perfect square. Okay, so what is the alternative solution here? Actually, I can take x from here and take x from here. Okay, and put it outside and open my parentheses. From here, what left? Yes, x. And from the second one here, what left? 5. and what between them? There are negative. So now equals 0. Yes, thank you. Now from this I will say x equals 0, and from this I will say sorry, x equal 5. This is the solution. We done. Okay, this is the solution. Are you happy with that? Me too. Now let us move here. Again, my parentheses, my x's. Okay, check the sign. They are the same, and both of them are negative. Yes, negative, negative. Beautiful. How we get the 4 by 2 by 2? 2 by 2. It is not from me. 2 and 2. We done. Now, so from here I have x equal 2, and from here x equal 2. So we have one root or one solution actually. Okay, my dear student, are you happy with that? Me too. Now let us move to graphing here. This is the most important part in this part. All of them are important, but this one, it is beautiful actually. Now he asked me to solve equation by graphing. Oh my God. Teacher, why we don't do like this? X here, X here. Beautiful. Okay. Different. So one positive, one negative. And the negative sign will move to the big number. Now I ask from where I get the 3. It is from 1 multiply 3. And the big number will take the negative as I said. Okay. It is equal 0. Why we cannot do like this? Actually, he asks you to find or to solve the equation by graphing, not by factoring. If he said by factoring, go ahead and do this. But here, okay, but here he asks you to find by graphing. So what I have to do, my teacher? I will tell you. But remember, the solution here for this equation, it is x equal negative 1 and x equal 3. Are you happy with that? What that mean? What those numbers means for the graphing? Actually, it's very important for graphing. It is give the x-intercepts. The x-intercepts for the graph. What that mean? I don't understand. That mean you know the graph like this. The graph it is come like this or like this. You see the arms for this graph or this. That means it will pass through the negative 1. Sorry, by mistake. Sorry. So it will pass through negative 1 and 3. You see? So this arm must pass through this and this. Okay, this is the meaning of the solution. So if I use my table, I will get the same numbers here. That means the same solution. Yes, you will get the same solution. But why they ask me by graphing? Just to connect between the factoring and the graphing, and both of them go to the other side. Okay, or to the same direction. Okay, now how we can solve each equation here or solve this equation by using graph. First of all, we need the vertex. I need the vertex. How I get the vertex? Yes, thank you. B over A. Then after you find it, divide by 2. After you find it, flip the sign. Flip, yes. So let us apply here what we said. B over 2, B over A, it is 2 over 1, and this is it is equal to, then I will divide it by 2, it is give 1, then I will flip it, it is give -1. So this part is -1. Are you happy with that? So the first part here, it is -1. The second part, you know how to find it. Okay, so the vertex, the first part is -1. I need to find the second part. Now I take the -1, my dear student, and put it here instead of the x square and the x also. You see? You now square this, it will be 1, and multiply this by -1, it will be +2, -3. So it is 0. Yes, it gives a 0. Are you happy with that? Actually, no. Why? I don't know. Okay. Okay, now, so it give 0. I will see. So it is -1, -1, and 0 here. Impossible. This is wrong. How do you know, teacher? Because my dear student, this point, you see this and this, the graph, if I consider the vertex here and it is go to up, how he can pass through the -1? Okay, it is passed through a -1, but cannot pass through the 3, yes? So I need to find the B or the vertex again. Let's go. So -2 over 1. I know my mistake. I take 2 over 1. It is -2, my dear student. Be careful. Wallah, it is happened. So -2 over 1, it is give, sorry, it is give -2, and then I will divide it by 2, and this is give -1, then I will flip it, it will be 1. Okay, so the first vertex is what, my dear student? It is 1. I take the 1, my dear student, and put it where? As we said before, we put it here. Yes, 1 square, and 2 multiply 1, and this give me 1, and this give me -2, -3. So do it in your simple calculator. It will be -4. Yes. Yes, -4. Now, -4. Now go to the vertex. It is 1 and -4, 1 to the right and 4 down. So it will be here. Here the vertex, my dear student. Here is the vertex. Okay, and the axis of symmetry, you know the axis of symmetry. It is x equal 1. So here I will draw the axis of symmetry. And you know the axis of symmetry is the line that cut the graph into halves or identical halves. Now I know also, my dear student, I know also the y-intercept. Yes, I will take it. Y-intercept, it is equal -3. So that means the graph will pass through -3 from here. I will change the color. I will put the green one. So I have like this 2 points. Okay, my dear student. Now, now I will go to do the graph as they want by using a graph. I write X and I write Y. Here, I go to the vertex and I take it. I will take it and put it in the middle here. Okay? Okay, my dear student? Okay. So, I will write here 1. Sorry. I cannot. Sorry for that. Sorry. Okay. So it is 1 here. Okay. Now I take two values or three values before it to reach the zero. See, not wait, take two values before zero or after. What do you like? After, yes. 1, 2, 3. And before 0 and -1. I will take 2 before and 2 after. Is that correct? Now I will find before this values. Okay, let's go. If I put 0, I will get -3. Where you will put the 0, teacher? Sorry for that. Sorry for that, my dear student. Okay, okay, okay. Now we are here again, my dear student. If I put 0, I will get -3. How you know? Put the 0 here instead of the x. Yes, this gives 0 and this gives 0. What left? -3. This is -3. Now put -1. This will be 1 and this will be 2. -2 by -1 equal 2, and here from here I have -3, so it will give 0. And the one from here, it is give -4 from the vertex here, my dear student. And as you see here, negative, the 0, it is the number before the 1, it is give -3, so because of that the 2 will give -3 also. And the -1 is the number after the 1, so the number before the 1 or the opposite doesn't matter. Okay, it's give 0 also. Okay, so I will plot them now. -1 and 0 here, I will use the green. 0 and -3, it is done. 1 and -4, 2 and -3, it's 2 and -3, it is here, reflected point, and 3 and 0, it will be here. As you see here, from here, you see, sorry, see here and compare what you see here, yes, and see here, they are the same. So when you factor, you get -1 and 3, and if you find 0 here and 0 here, okay, that's mean this is the solution. Okay, this is the solution. Okay, my dear student, are you happy with that? I hope so. Now we just connect between them and we done, my dear student. So now I learn you how to graph and find the solution from what? From a graphing. Are you happy with that? I factored and I proved the factors. When you factor, or if you use the graph, you will get the same values or the same solution if you are graph correctly. Thank you for watching, and I hope you get all the benefit. You have to practice on this. Remember that if he asks you to graph or find the solution by graphing, directly when you find this number, the vertex, the first part, you put it here and take two values before or after and two values before, like this. and go and put these numbers in the main equation, and you will find, if you find the zeros, that means those are the solution. Okay, my dear student, thank you, and see you in the next video. 4.2, and God save you, God bless you, my dear student. Goodbye.